Whenever the holiday season approaches, you just know there's gonna be some drama, and that's exactly what happened this week. Patrick Star had his holiday party for his staff this week, and for some reason, something that was supposed to be a nice gesture turned into a complete mess and a whole debate online. We also have to talk about James Charles and why people are thinking that he's scamming his fans, as well as Rare Beauty's new skincare line and what people are comparing it to. It's a mess, so let's get into it. I think we can all agree that Patrick Star had a pretty big year when it comes to business. Not only did Beyonce wear his setting spray, which led to it being sold out across all Sephora stores, but he also had multiple best-selling products go viral on TikTok, which opened him up to a whole new audience. As many companies do to celebrate their staff at the end of the year, Patrick Star had a holiday party to end the year off right and decided to surprise his employees with something. He made these personalized pictures for each employee using AI and posted a video showing him putting the gifts together.
I turned all my employees into Disney Pixar AI characters, you guys. This is the idea of like the perfect Christmas gift because I learned how to do this from TikTok. Peter decided to jump in and help me, and look at all of the custom photos. I had to give these as Christmas gifts, and I'm a Cricut queen, so I had to put them in custom gift bags. I got everything from Amazon. There's Jose jumping in, and I hand wrote all of these notes, personalized the gifts, and it was time to just get glam and get ready for the party. So here we're doing a quick turban fix, and everyone looks so gorgeous. Shout out to my one size team. I believe this is kind of like the first time you're seeing everyone that works so hard to get all the products to you and that make the product with me. And we had to celebrate, and it's our first time ever having this type of holiday party. Did Secret Santa, I got a Disney pillow for my girl Angie, and it was time to give the gifts. When I tell you they did not know that each of them got personalized gifts from me as them in Pixar AI characters, this just made me smile from ear to ear. I'm so honored to be working with people that believe in the brand, that believe in what we stand for, and I wanted to show them so much love with how I see them in their true character in this beautiful form. I love them so much, and I can't wait to do this next year. Happy holidays.
Now, for some reason, this ended up getting a lot of backlash for two reasons. The first reason was Patrick's use of AI. Many people said that Patrick should have just commissioned an artist to do the work for him instead of using AI, which is taking away a lot of jobs from people. We had people writing, "The way I'd be furious if I found out my boss fed my likeness to an AI machine that now will use it in other generations. Ooh, this is dystopian. You could have commissioned a real artist. This is just cheap and lazy, and also, you just put their images in AI forever. The laziest thing I've ever seen. The way you could have easily commissioned an artist to draw them, you chose to steal." Though the main thing people seem to be mad over was the assumption that these were being given out instead of holiday bonuses. Typically, around the holidays, a lot of companies will give out a bonus, especially after having a really successful year, just as a way to say thank you. A lot of people in the comments assume this gift was given in place of a bonus, writing, "Alongside a money bonus, right? Ew, not the AI art. I'd quit immediately if my boss gave me that instead of a bonus, especially with the cost of living right now." Or you could have just given them a bonus, you know, for working so hard on your products. We know you can afford it. But here's the thing. Who's to say he didn't also give them bonuses? It would be pretty strange for him to hand out checks on TikTok and air out their bonuses. Maybe he gave out a bonus and just thought these pictures would be a nice little gift on the side to show his acknowledgement for each one of them. He did show everyone's reaction, and they all seem really excited about it.
Your talent, we felt intimacy in your characters. So I wanted you guys to see how I saw you guys from me. And I worked on these for 14 hours on Saturday. So if I didn't post on Saturday, I customized AI for hours.
Patrick had what seemed to be one of his most successful years yet, so I would find it hard to believe he didn't give his staff something extra, most likely off camera. We also need to talk about James Charles and his brand Painted. As you guys know, he just released a new eyeshadow palette called the Basic Canvas Palette, and surprisingly, the launch actually seemed to do pretty good for him. Although, that didn't mean there wasn't some criticism. People started to notice something that's making them feel a little bit strange, or like James is just hoping that his fans are dumb and don't catch on to this.
Okay, I have a bone to pick with Mr. James Charles. So the Basic Canvas palette is $75 on the Australian website, and the eyeshadow brush set with 8 brushes is 76 Australian dollars, okay? So add those two up, $151, right? And that's all there is to it, just the eyeshadow palette, $75, the 8 eyeshadow brush set, $76. Now you'll see in a second in my green screen video that the basic bundle, which just includes these two things, nothing else, just the palette and brushes as advised here, is $160. So it's actually costing you $9 more to buy the bundle, and you're being ripped off. Like, why? Isn't a bundle supposed to be cheaper or at least the same price?
And James actually commented on this girl's video and said, "Hi, the palette is the only painted item we currently have Australia domestic shipping for. Brushes and therefore the bundle are not included yet." And I don't know if James or his team didn't understand what her video was trying to show, but that's not what she was talking about. James recently added a flat shipping rate for shipping to Australia after people were complaining about the extremely high shipping rates that he was currently offering.
How much is shipping to Australia is...
Yeah, I know it's bad. Okay, I know it's bad. I'm so sorry to you guys. They ended off that video by saying we will not be buying the palette, and besties, I do not blame you. International shipping is so crazy, and I wish we had control over the prices, but I have some great news for my girlies down under. We now officially have Painted domestic shipping for the Basic Canvas palette straight out of the Gold Coast. So if you're in Australia and you want to get the Basic Canvas palette, you can order from our website at painted.co, and it'll get shipped right to you much faster and for a much more affordable price.
But this issue was completely separate from that, and the creator who caught it replied back to him and said, "That still doesn't explain why the bundle costs more than the items separately. That would only explain the shipping costing more." And they're right. It makes absolutely no sense for a bundle to cost more than just placing both individual items in your cart. Who knows how long this pricing has been up for on their website, and how many people probably overpaid just assuming the bundle would be a better deal. James replied back to this creator, trying to explain why the bundles were somehow more money than each individual item, and he said, "The price of the palette was decreased in AUD due to us having a lower shipping cost domestic. Since the brushes are not domestic, the price of the bundle would not have the same discounted palette price, as bundles would be shipped from LA." And okay, that would explain why the bundles are more. Seems like poor planning on his brand's part, but it does explain it. What it doesn't explain is why there's no discount for buying bundles on both the Canadian and the American websites. On the Canadian website, it shows the bundle being $143. Then it shows the individual palette being $75 and the brushes being $68. Add both of those together and you get $143. So at least you aren't being charged more, but you're still being charged the exact same price with no savings. Usually bundles are priced a few dollars cheaper to encourage people to buy more, and I bet a lot of people bought these assuming it was some great deal, when really, you probably either paid more or paid just as much as you would have buying them separately. Finally, we have to talk about Selena Gomez and her new line of body care products. The line is called Fine Comfort, and it includes 4 different items, including a body mist, hand lotion, body lotion, and aromatherapy pen. The line hasn't launched yet, but already a lot of people are trying to draw comparisons to other celebrity brands. Many people in the comments are accusing Rare Beauty of ripping off the packaging from Rhode. We had people writing, "Love when Rhode inspires everyone to follow suit. Interesting packaging. I swear I've seen something similar in gray. Looks like Rhode products." The packages are a copy of Rhode Beauty. To me, that feels like a bit of a stretch. Yes, they're both very minimal and plain looking, but that design is really popular right now. Not only that, but I'm sure this idea has been in the works for years now, and since Rode is only a year old, there's a good chance this concept was already in the works before Rode even officially launched. It's just a good thing that Hailey launched hers first, because you just know if Hailey launched Rode after Selena released this, everyone would be accusing Hailey of copying her. I personally think it's far too popular of a design to claim anybody copied anyone. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.